Welcome to the 2014 Mayor's Youth Showcase of Achievement video. I'm Sean Druin, and I'll be your host the night of the event. This video is to help you successfully submit your nomination package. In my hand, I hold the 2014 Mayor's Youth Showcase of Achievement brochure. You can find one right here on the stpete.org/teen awards website or at any of the following locations. In this brochure, you'll be able to find the time, location, contact information, and all 10 categories along with the nomination process. The 10 Showcase of Achievement categories are as followed: Academic Achievement, Scholar Athlete, Citizenship or Leadership, Fine Arts, Literary Arts, Performing Arts, Media Arts, Science and Technology, Vocational or Business Enterprise, Overcoming Adversity. There are 3 parts to the nomination process. If you open your brochure, you'll see the nomination form. At the top, you'll need to enter the essential information about the nominee. The second half of the application, as a student nominator, you'll need to provide the information and provide the relationship to the nominee. For example, parent, teacher, friend, family, or self-nominated. Below you'll see all 10 categories. If you have multiple nominations, you will be required to fill out a separate application for each category. Please remember, you may only enter a maximum of 4 categories. Now that you've completed the nomination process, let's move on to the narrative process. The nominee must submit a narrative about him or her containing 200 to 1,000 words total. It should be double-spaced, typed, and in a 12-point font. The narrative is a letter that explains why the nominee deserves the award. It should include examples of how the nominee achieved the award or had impact in the categories that are being submitted. Now that you have your nomination form and narrative completed, let's move on to the documentation portion of the packet. Your documentation is essentially proof of your achievement, your skill, or your impact. For example, you can turn in a piece of art for the Fine Arts category, a report card for the Academic Achievement category, or a video of a performance for the Performing Arts category. But most importantly, all documentation should be physical evidence items. Websites, Facebook, YouTube, and/or Twitter links will not be accepted. Only printed copies of the documentation submitted will be accepted. CDs, DVDs, or flash drive copies of photos, letters, awards, and report cards are all acceptable documentation. Please remember that all documentation submitted will become property of the City of St. Petersburg. Please send copies and not originals. Now let's talk about how your submission will be judged. Each category has a separate panel of judges that are all professionals in that category. They'll be scoring 50% on the narrative and 50% on the documentation that supports the narrative. And last but certainly not least, please provide a 2-inch by 2-inch passport-sized photo of the nominee. Please remember, the completed nomination packet must be postmarked no later than 5 p.m. on April 25th, 2014. All nominees will be recognized the night of the showcase and will receive a certificate signed by Rick Kreisman, the Mayor of the City of St. Petersburg. I want to thank each and every one of you very much for participating in the 2014 Mayor's Youth Showcase of Achievement. I wish you all the very best of luck, and I hope to see you the night of the event. Thank you.
If you need technical assistance, please call the Tasco Center for Teen Technology at 727-892-5877. If you have any questions about the showcase, please call the Tasco main office at 727-892-5060. Tasco is located at 1320 5th Street North, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33701.